Hello boys and girls, and welcome to today's review of the War Thunder La Royale update. In this changelog, we're going to go through the new things such as the new graphics improvements, the new aircraft, the new ground vehicles, and even the new ships of the French Navy. So let's get into this review. If we scroll down here, we're going to see that we have new mechanics and graphical updates. We have new fortification mechanics for naval maps, new flare effects, and new flight effects for rockets and missiles. So it's very nice. It gives a little bit of flair. They show you a little bit here how the rockets and missiles are going to look and how these explosions look. So very good update, a very good quality of life update for the graphics, and very nice. For aviation, we have a dozen new aircraft over here. The big one we see here is the F-14B, very iconic jet and an iconic variant and very nice addition to the game. I like that they put that in there. As we scroll down, we have the J-8F as well, nice aircraft. We have the Su-25T. This is an aircraft still being used today, so very iconic as well and very nice. And then we just have the list. We also have the Mirage 2000, so that'll be pretty interesting. Again, very recent aircraft. I'm not sure if it's still in service. I believe it's being retired now, but very cool to see. Su-22 as well for Germany. And then we have for Italy the Tornado ADV, and Great Britain we have the Whirlaway. That's just been updated. As we look down, we also have 18 new vehicles as well, so it's very nice. We have the M1 Abrams and the KVT variant, so very cool here. You have that ERA that we see here, which is very nice. We want to see that ERA, and it's very cool that we see that. Moving down, we have the Panzer 38T NA variant, so I believe you just get a better gun on that. We have the Magyar Hydra with the missiles over here, so that's an M60 with just some missiles. And then we have, looks like actually an artillery piece, so self-propelled artillery over here in the AMX-30 F1, so very nice. We also have this M4 T26 as well. So what this is basically an M4 with the improved cannon on it, so it's very, very nice over here. We have, if we scroll down, we have the USSR's BTR-80A. So that's pretty cool. It has a 30mm cannon on it. That's actually more of an APC as opposed to a tank, but it could do some good work with its mobility and that 30mm cannon. And that's basically the highlights of the ground vehicles. For the helicopters, there's 6 new helicopters. The AH-1G with an updated cockpit. The big one here is the KA-52 with the crew ejection animation. So you can now eject out of that. So that's pretty cool. We have the AA-1S, so the Japanese version of that. So very, very nice over here. For the naval section of this is basically going to be adding a lot of the French Navy and some of their flagships over here. So I don't play naval as much, but very interesting just to add another faction here. And as you can see, some new ships for the USSR as well. So for new locations, we have the new location for Iberian Castle over here. This is a pretty good looking location, and we definitely needed some more of these desert type locations. We also have for naval battles, we have the Franz Joseph Land. So this harbor off the coast of looks like somewhere in southern Europe, I believe. Very nice. We have some new missions for air battles as well. That's pretty cool to see. We have some location and mission updates as well. So for example, snowy trees in the winter versions of Poland, Maginot Line and Bulge have been fixed. Bushes behave correctly as opposed to what they were doing before. The passability of vehicles on concrete has been improved, which is really good because especially in War Thunder, it feels like no matter where your vehicle is, it's being sluggish, and even if you're on a road, it's being overly slow. And we have some bug fishes over here. If we keep scrolling down, we see that some of these missions have been transformed. So changing the mission grid to make it a little bigger from 7x7 to 8x8 is very nice. And then you see the list of missions that's happened for. If we keep going here, we just see that there's been some patch notes for some of the newer tanks just to make them more balanced. And you guys can read through those specifics. They're not exactly groundbreaking, to be honest, but they're very nice to have over here. And we have for aircraft, we have the same thing with the 25 and 30mm cannons. We have some of the bombs have been updated just to make sure that they're correct. And I think that should be the full list over here. So another big thing we have is that the economy has changed. So, they have made some changes within this update, and they're going to make more as June goes through, basically fixing and lowering the repair costs to what they actually should be, changing the economic model so that basically it's more fair and it gives people more rewards for winning. They also, for premium members, limit the amount of loss, where in a match you can't actually lose points if you're premium, and a bunch of other economic changes that are well needed. So I'll cover those in another video. But for now, this is the La Royale update. For more of these updates, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.